You look very confident when you speak. So, how you build this confidence? So, please tell this.
Yes. Hi.
Hi,
How are
hello.
you?
I'm fine, bro. And how are you?
Yeah, I'm also fine. Thank you for asking me. How was your day?
My day is quite good, bro. And how was your day?
Okay. Yeah, it was also quite good because I did
Okay.
many things today related to my journey and my study routine. So everything
Okay.
is perfect for my
Okay. So,
expectations.
as
Yeah, as we are
like
meeting, yes,
first,
as we are
first,
meeting here first time, so we should introduce ourselves here
yeah,
for to know each other and for our viewers too.
yeah.
So may I know about you first?
Yeah. Okay. So my name is Yash. I'm a uh, I'm not a YouTuber, I can say, but now I'm on YouTube, so I can say I'm a YouTuber. And also I'm on
Yeah.
Instagram, so I make such kind of videos related to English on Instagram actively. But I'm not actively on. I'm not active so much active on YouTube. But right now I'm very much active on YouTube. So this is my first conversation video on YouTube.
Okay, that's
So
nice.
so that's all from
Okay.
me. That's all from my side. As a education, I done my BTech degree, and currently I'm working as a battery engineer in Pune. And what
Okay,
about
that's
you,
nice.
bro?
Good to know about. Yeah, definitely. I'll also tell you about myself. It is good to know about that you. So now let me introduce myself. My name is Noordin Khan from UP district Bagpat. So if I talk about my qualification, I accomplished my higher secondary education last year.
Mhm.
Currently, I'm pursuing my Bachelor of Arts from CCS University from Meerut. So
Yeah.
if I talk about my other journey, I have a YouTube channel where I upload some English conversation videos and some vlogs videos like related to my poems and my daily routine journey, like that kind of vlogs.
Mhm.
And the other hand, if I talk about my English journey, I started it before 1 year back something. So you can consider that it's been 1 year something. Since then, I'm learning it day by day. I'm improving it. So if I talk about my interest, I like to read some non-fiction and fiction book and to talk with different people to make that kind of videos which I mentioned in this before. So
Mhm.
that's pretty much about me.
Okay, bro. That's nice. Nice. So you read books as well. Which kind of
Yeah, I
books did
read.
you read recently? Which book did you read recently?
Okay, I have read non-fiction book and the book name is Don't Believe Everything What You Think.
Don't believe everything what you think. Okay.
Yes,
Who is the
and
author
it's
of that book?
very fantastic. Uh, Author is Nagin, Joseph Nagin.
Joseph
It's
Negri. Okay, that's great.
yes.
And as you mentioned,
Yeah,
you
and it
started
is
your
very yes, go ahead.
as you mentioned, you started your journey. It's been 1 year. Okay, so in starting days, in beginning days, you get more struggle. Means you did more struggle to learn English. So
Yeah,
what is when
yeah,
you are?
definitely.
So tell me about that journey. Means at beginning time.
Okay, you mean to say that when I started my English journey, so how did you face and how
Yeah,
did
yeah.
I face those type of challenges? Yeah, when I started my English journey, that time I was in my 12th class. So
Okay,
I had pressure on me that I had to attend my board exam. So you can consider that my family member, my friends, and even my teacher also used to say me that you should focus on your study. Then after that, you can practice your spoken English. So due to those type of work, I was unable to go in my coaching center daily basis.
okay,
So you can say that I didn't practice anymore those days.
okay,
So after
okay.
completing my exam, you can say after completing 4 to 3 months something. After that, I joined my coaching center again, and then I started my English journey again. And then I learned lots of vocabulary, and I practice. I used to practice more than 5 to 6 hours something in a day,
Okay,
because after completing my exam, you can consider that I had much time because I was always free in a whole day. So I was
okay,
just
okay.
dependent on my spoken English journey only because I didn't have any work related to my other journey, like related to my study or related to my poems. So
Mm,
I always try to convey with different people. But that time I didn't have any mobile phone, but I had a laptop. So
mm,
with my laptop, it was not working properly. Like it used to lag something, and I didn't have enough knowledge about some English group or English learning app something. I didn't
Mhm.
have any idea about those apps.
Mhm.
So I used to just spend my time with my friends. I had some friend who used to go that coaching center. So you can consider
Okay.
that those are my friend at that time, because these days they are not talking with me and even I'm not also. But we always consider that if we are living in a such kind of environment, so
Okay.
we always become that, like, we these are my friend. We always
Oh,
consider
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So
Yes.
I used to practice with them. Yeah, I
Okay.
used to practice with them through voice call or through,
Okay.
you can say, I always used to go with them. I went
Mhm.
with their house and like in my farms too. Then I used to practice that time only, that I didn't have any English environment or something like that. And
Okay.
I faced many problem. But after 5 to 6 months something, then I had a session on English ERE. I took
Okay.
subscription on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much
And
money you spend there?
I spent almost 2000 rupees, and there were
For
12
each
sessions.
section? Okay. For 12 session you
Uh,
spend?
yes,
Okay.
yes. If you want to have a demo, so you have to pay 99 rupees for one class.
Okay.
But they would provide you only one trial session,
Okay.
and
Okay.
after that you have to take membership. And the members, if I talk about membership, so it's been the duration of that class almost 25 minutes something, and
Okay.
you would get 200 or 300 per class something. So it's
Okay.
very expensive for us. Like if we are earning money
Yeah.
from our YouTube channel or from
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
other sources, so
Yeah.
it's very beneficial for us. Like we can
Okay.
spend our money there and then we can
Okay.
earn also.
Yeah.
That's the good thing. Even lots of YouTuber are doing these things.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
earning from YouTube and they are spending as well as, yes.
Yeah, like that. So spending on education is very necessary in this era. So
Yeah.
do
Yes.
you feel after learning English, because you have a great vocabulary, means you have a vast vocabulary and you spoke very well. So after this much of speaking, means this much of fluency, did you feel any difference uh, in your means effect of these, means beneficial benefit of these in your regular basis or in your education, or if you go to any interview, did you give any interviews or not, because you are just
No.
studying
Yes, yes.
and
Okay, let me tell you about those. I have never given any interview in my whole life because I'm
okay,
just 19-year-old yet,
okay,
and
okay,
I was about to give NDA exam, but I couldn't give that exam due to my
okay,
personal disease something. So
okay,
that's why you can consider that I left that, and then I have never got chance to give any interview. So that's all. And yeah, it's very beneficial for me when I started to learn this. After that, I
okay.
got lots of information from some other, like from some English
Mhm.
newspaper and some, that most of the book are written in English language,
Okay.
like
Yeah,
some
yeah,
famous
yeah,
book
yeah.
or some
Lots
good
of books
books.
are. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And even if you want to get some good knowledge from YouTube or from some other YouTube channel or some other app, so
Yeah.
those are app in English language.
Yes, yes.
So then you can consider that as well as my study. It's going well. Even I learned lots of grammar and everything is fine now
Okay.
since I am learning this language. Yeah. What about yours? When did you start this? And I am curious to know about one question. Like as you mentioned that you have completed your BTech degree. So I
Yeah.
heard that if we want to take admission in BTech, so firstly we have to clear IIT exam, IIT JEE. So have you
Yes, yes,
given
yes,
this
yes.
exam or you were in a
You,
private college?
yes, I were in a
Yes, go ahead.
private college. I were in a private college, but that is not proper private college. That is semi-government college. I take admission. I took admission in
Okay.
semi-government college. So through one of the exam like CET that conduct Maharashtra government. So I did,
QET.
yeah, CET, CET.
Okay, CET. I thought
Yeah,
that you were talking about QET. Okay,
yeah.
it's different.
I gave that exam and I got great marks. And after that, I joined. I got a means after that I need to fill up a form. Means yeah, one form. So after that, I got a rank. Means I got selected in search. Means that college. So I then after
Okay.
I started my BTech degree there. Okay.
Okay, that's nice. Actually, I asked you this question because one of my friend and he is also pursuing IIT. He
Yeah, yeah.
was also asking to me that I want to join in any, I want to get good
Bro, let's
university. So that's,
yeah.
yes. Yes.
So IIT is a one of the IIT means Indian Institute of Technology. So that's
Yeah,
our IIT colleges are very less in our whole. I mean, IIT institutes are very less in our whole India. Means that was the one of the
yeah,
great if decision if anyone gave JET means J double means JEE. So
G.
if
Yeah, we say it
JEE
J.
JEE yeah JEE if anyone gave JEE after that he will be if he got good marks so he will able to got means he will be able to
Good.
yeah
Yeah, good university.
yeah
Yeah, and good education too.
yeah good
But
education
I
too.
heard, yes, and I heard it recently, like
Mm,
30% of uh, IITian,
mm.
they are also jobless.
Yeah, 30% of IITians jobless, and
Yes.
if you are comparing only IITians, so you can see, and if you compare it BSc, BA, they don't have job. They have only one option for preparing government exam. But IITians have some
Yes, yes.
such kind of percentage. If you consider BSc, BA, they have only one option, and 100% people are not getting a job. If they are getting a job, so
Yeah,
they are doing a job in private sector, and they are doing a job, such kind of job. That job is not related of their education. They are doing that. If you are
yeah,
doing
you are right.
ITI means like technical education, like diploma, ITI. So in future, if you want to give means if you want to work well so if you want to work in industries in future so you need to remember one thing you need to prepare or learn or educate from those courses or diplomas like ITI diplomas and means diploma means polytechnic and engineering these are the
Yeah, I know.
main thing yeah main things to give a great job in industry level
Yeah, definitely. I have
yeah
also faced or seen in my village
yeah
too and
and
some cities too because I have also joined library. Yes, go ahead.
what is your future goal bro just you remember just you mentioned you are a 19-year-old and so that's why I'm asking that's why I'm very curious to know what is your future
Okay.
goal.
As I have mentioned earlier, like I gave NDA exam, so you can consider that I just want to go in defense sector. So
Oh,
now I'm not underage, so I have to go through CDS. So after completing my degree, I'll give CDS exam and then I'll survive in Navy.
okay, and then one of the great decision you made
Yes, but
so
now I'm not able to give this exam because I'm not underage now.
okay you
So
are
I have to
underage
give
that's why
CDS exam.
okay
Yeah,
but
I have to give CDS.
related to English what you see in future do you see your future in this sector.
Yeah, in my perspective, I'll be there. Like you know that there is SSP of 5 days. They
Okay.
will ask us some English questions. Like they will give us a task. They
Okay.
would say that you should think about this and then write a particular story or something like that, and whatever you have in your mind. So we
Mhm.
have to go through only in English language. We have to write a
Okay.
paragraph something, and then all people would read those and
Okay.
then they will select that this one is good or this one is good. Like I have
Okay.
heard this because I have never given any interview, so that's mean I
Okay.
don't
Okay.
have that much experience about that.
Okay. And when you start this YouTube channel of your,
I started it before 7 to 8 months something back.
okay. And how much conversational video did you make?
I made almost 30 conversations something,
Oh, that's great.
30 or 35. Yeah,
Okay. And how you
but
reach
I was not
them?
regular.
How you approach them for conversational video?
Actually, I joined some group, so I
Okay.
always send a message in those group. And if anyone is free for
Hmm.
conversation videos, so they always tell me that as you have also connected with
Okay.
me.
Okay.
So
Okay. And
firstly,
as
I sent a message, and you told me
okay.
that I'm free.
Okay. Okay. And
Yes,
as
go
you
ahead.
mentioned, you make vlogs as well because you are living
Yeah,
in
I used
village
to make
like
some
area.
vlogs.
You are living in village
Yeah, I live in a village.
because
It's near Pakpat.
you mentioned farm
Yeah,
and also so are you interested in farming or your
yeah,
father is farmer.
I'm interested. Yeah, my father is a farmer. I always help with my
Okay.
farmer. Oh,
Okay,
sorry,
that's great.
with my
Which
father.
crop? which crop currently means cultivating? You are cultivating.
Okay, yeah, now paddy is showing. Recently
Okay.
we showed it. Yes, paddy.
Okay.
Paddy
Paddy.
means like a rice.
Yeah, rice, rice. I
Maybe
know, I
you.
know, I know. Paddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we always say that paddy.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I know.
After
Paddy.
husk, then we say that it's
Yeah,
rice. Yeah,
one of my
whenever
one
we.
of my one of my friend also he's also farmer. I am also a farmer's
Okay.
son. And
Okay.
we cultivate cotton, we cultivate soybean, we cultivate like tool.
Tour.
So
Okay. So
yeah, yeah.
where do you live, by the way?
I live in Maharashtra, Pune. Currently, I'm living in Pune.
Okay. 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 So that's why
Yeah,
you always. That's why you are telling about some soybeans or some
yeah, yeah, yeah.
other
Yes,
things too.
definitely, definitely, bro. So if
Yeah.
any person is a totally beginner and he want to learn English, so what will you suggest to him?
I would suggest him like firstly it would depend on a person. Like if person can understand this language, so then
Hmm.
he must practice only and to learn some new advanced word or some easy
Okay,
word. Then one day he will become fluent. But
okay.
there
Which
is
kind of
another
practice?
hand. There is a like to talk one to one session or some audio call something like as we are connected in a group. So always some people are just trying to talk with different people person
Hmm.
in
Hmm.
that group, so they can do this. And as well as if they don't have this option, like they are not connected in a group something or they
Okay.
don't have, so then they can go through with the other app, the like PR application, hello talk and talk, like those type of
Hmm.
app are available on social media so that they can talk with a real person. And
Okay.
if they have like if they are feeling hesitation, so then they can
Hmm.
use AI option first within 1 month something or 2 months something. Then they, you know, that if we are talking with the chat GPT, so then chat gpt
Hmm.
or no one can judge us that his English is not quite good or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So then
Yeah,
chat
ChatGPT
gpt
never
is
judge.
also the one of best option. Yes,
ChatGPT
it
every time
cannot judge.
encourage us to
Yes,
talk. Yeah.
yes,
So do you feel
even I
ChatGPT is
also
not
did it.
okay? Means currently also you practice with ChatGPT.
No, currently I'm not practicing because I have lots of sources. Like if I am able, I'm free now, so I can go through in my some groups and then I can talk with people.
Okay, okay,
And other hand, if no one is creating any conversation group or voice call something, so then I
okay,
can go through with peer
okay.
application.
But
So I have ultimate option.
in starting days,
Yes.
how you learn? Because in starting days, just like in starting days, you see because so many people think means just like so many people know this type of technique will work means this type of technique help me. So which type of technique help you? So please tell me. So this technique is very
Okay, there
effective.
was not. Okay, let me tell you, there was not any technique like because I have also already mentioned that I joined a coaching center. So some student or teacher were also there. So they used to practice with me. So I also used to practice with them. My
Okay,
teacher used to give us a particular topic and then he used to say that discuss on this. And then we used to discuss because I didn't have my mobile phone that time. As I also mentioned to you that I didn't have my mobile phone that time. I had only a PC,
okay,
so I
okay,
didn't have any option to talk with the online person. I had only a keypad mobile, and that was Samsung. Even I
okay,
could not use memory card in that one, like while
okay.
listening music or we can record something. I didn't have
Hmm.
that option that time.
Okay,
So
okay.
when I got my mobile phone, and
Hmm.
then I started some online sources, and after 1 month or 2 months, then I got some app or some information from YouTube or from ChatGPT, like
Yeah.
ChatGPT Gemini and ChatGPT also I have chosen it
Hmm.
that time. So my opinion is that if a beginner wants to start this,
Hmm.
so if he can understand it
Hmm.
properly, so then he
Hmm.
should practice only. He can go through with some particular application like PR application, HelloTalk, as I
Okay.
mentioned earlier,
Hmm.
and group are also lots of group are available on Instagram or uh, WhatsApp. So then they can
Hmm.
also practice there, and as well as they can practice with ChatGPT. And if
Hmm.
they are interested to read any book, any kind of book, like some
Hmm.
stories book or non-fiction fiction book or some
Hmm.
their classes related to their classes book, so
Hmm.
as well as they can read those book.
Mhm.
Those
Mhm.
book also would help them, because whenever they would read them, then they would
Mhm.
get some difficult vocabulary or some easy vocabulary. So
Mhm.
then they should write them and then discuss them, that what's the meaning of this. If they are unable to, you can say, mature them, or you can say they are not unable to remember them, so they can help to ChatGPT. They can send to ChatGPT that now tell me something about this vocab. Then ChatGPT would
Mhm.
provide you everything about those or a particular vocabulary. Even I also used
Okay.
it. These days I'm also following it, as I mentioned that I'm reading a
Mhm.
book. I
Okay.
haven't completed that one. So it's continue now. It would take almost 5 to 6 days something. Then after that it would be complete, and then I'll start my second book, and it's Atomic Habit.
Okay.
And then whenever I get some difficult vocabulary, like we are
Mhm.
just students, so you can consider that
Yeah.
we don't know all thing, all word, or all, you can say, everything. So
Yeah.
we are learning now. So then I always write in my particular notebook. I always keep it's in my bag now. So I always write those vocabulary in my notebook, and after finishing that chapter, there is a
Mhm.
chapter, 17 chapter are there in that book. And then I ask to ChatGPT. I always click a picture of my
Mhm.
page and then send to it in a Gemini. And Gemini tell me,
Okay.
Gemini gives me all Hindi word or English word, or it always provide me some sentences while using those vocabulary. So that's all.
That's great, man. Means you did very, which means you know very good knowledge, means how to practice and how to do everything.
Yeah,
That's
even I have completed one book, The Power of Subconscious Mind. Maybe you heard about this
yeah, yeah,
book,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
because
That
most
book
of the
is
person
very
know.
famous. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
yeah,
have also read.
how much book did you read in your whole till
I
now?
read, if you are asking about some non-fiction or fiction, this
All
type
books,
of book
all books.
related to my subject book,
No, 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 no. All books not
it's
related to subject.
different.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, it's not the cup
yeah.
of tea. I read almost 3 to 4 books something my whole life.
Okay, three to
I
four.
was not addicted. I was
Okay.
not good with books. But
Means you are not.
after, uh,
You
yeah,
don't
when I
means you.
got,
Yeah, you not
yes, go
read.
ahead.
You don't read means
Yeah,
yeah. You love to
I
talk too much.
didn't used to read.
Yeah,
Yes,
you.
actually, I did not used to read, but now I am addicted to read some books, because I don't carry my smart mobile phone every time or everywhere or every day.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I take it only sometimes. Like tomorrow, I
Mm,
would need something, like I would purchase some queries, or if I would go anywhere, like in Delhi or in some different
mm,
places, so then I
mm.
carry my mobile phone. But if I
Okay.
don't need, so I always keep a Geo mobile phone. It's a keypad, Geo
Yeah,
Bharat. So I always
yeah.
keep it.
That's great,
Yeah.
man. Because do you see if I'm saying in Pune, everyone is addict with their mobile phones. They every time they are
Yes.
just scrolling and scrolling. If you
I
are
was
content
also that
creator,
person.
oh, in before,
I was also, yes, as I
yeah.
mentioned that I was also addicted to my mobile phone. Even I used to scroll some shorts on YouTube or Instagram in a whole day or more than 5 to 6 hours something.
And
Then one day I thought that I should quit it.
yeah, do you
It's
know?
I'm
Do
just
you know?
wasting my time. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
do
go
you
ahead.
know if we are just scrolling and scrolling, we are thinking if you are doing any work and you are thinking just I rest for 5 minutes, and in that 5 minutes, if you are scrolling and scrolling, in
Yeah,
do you think
we
you
always
think
spend.
yeah you think you are just resting, but not you are not resting. Your mind, your eye,
Yeah,
your sensation, all are working too,
yeah,
and your mind
yeah.
get
These are
very
working.
yeah your mind get fatigued, exhausted. So if you are
Yes,
thinking you are just resting, that's not you are resting. If you are if you want to rest, so you just go and sleep or just sit quietly. That will help you to for
yeah.
rest. Yeah, that I
Yeah,
feel.
how it is possible? Yeah, how it is possible that we are scrolling reel, even we are using our hand and our
Yeah,
eyes and our brain. So,
do
what kind of, you can say, things we are using, and we are
yeah
just taking rest? How can we say that?
yeah, that's not
Yeah,
like rest. And so many people putting their earphones and they are
yes,
scrolling reels and they are walking on a road or highways.
yeah. I'm very
That's
afraid of reading some earbuds. Even I haven't any earphone. I have only headphone. Even I don't use
same.
it. much time. I always use
Why?
it
Okay.
whenever I take session only.
Okay. Because earphone is very compact, and if we need any time, okay, so we can
Yes.
just okay. Wait a minute.
Yeah. I use it in. Okay.
So like that, bro. So because earphone is very compact, we can put in our pocket as well. So that's why it's very useful. So my
Yeah, it's useful as I. Okay.
another question
Yes.
is
Go ahead.
yeah, my another question is that so in beginning you start learning English. Okay. So how you build vocabulary part by just reading new
Okay.
words. Yeah, because so many people, because people, I teach some students, so they always ask me which how to build vocabulary, sir, how to build vocabulary because
Okay. Okay.
because
Let me
I feel
explain something about that.
because listen because I feel if you don't know grammar, vocabulary is more important than grammar. That I feel because if you don't know vocabulary,
Yes.
you will stuck. But if you don't know grammar, you can't stuck. But if you have a vast vocabulary, you can talk, you can communicate, you can deliver what you want to deliver to that man. So I feel vocabulary is
Yeah.
very much means I give more priority to vocabulary.
Yes. Yes. You are right. Okay. Let me tell you that how did I boost my vocabulary.
Yeah.
So when I started my English journey, that time I used to read some English newspaper, the Hindu newspaper. I used to
Okay.
buy it's in
Yeah.
upper now. I
Currently,
cannot
I'm
see.
I'm also one of the book. Currently, I'm also reading one of the newspaper, the Sunday
Yeah.
Express. That's also Indian
Okay.
Express, one of the Indian Express paper.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
But in my point of view, if we read any English newspaper, so they use very advanced vocabulary
Yeah, yeah,
for a
yeah.
beginner.
Very.
So they cannot read. Yeah, they cannot read it. They are just reading. Even they are not connecting what is written in a
Hmm.
newspaper. So I
Yeah.
used to always go through some stories book,
Hmm.
and maybe you are able to see it's behind me. The
Okay.
story name, the story
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the teach. This one,
yeah,
it
yeah,
has
yeah.
more than 109 story. I used
Okay.
to teach them in my second YouTube channel, and I used to select one story, and then first I had to study about that
Okay.
story, and then I got some difficult vocabulary, and then I used to write them in my notebook. And after teaching that, I
Hmm.
used to remember that what was that and what was that, and it this book has all vocabulary, Hindi and English, and
Oh,
even uchcharan too. It has
okay.
uchcharan.
Means
Yeah.
pronunciation as well.
And
So
yes, yes.
one
And
of my
yes, go ahead.
oh, okay, one of my
And
dad.
the one thing is,
Okay.
yeah, and let me tell you first. And one more thing is that if you are just writing some vocabulary from YouTube and
Okay.
from some other sources like from a black book, it
Okay.
has lots of vocabulary. So
Hmm.
somewhere you would think that it has more than 100 vocabulary or 200 vocabulary, and you will write all of them, and then you will think that I would learn all of them. So never you would learn. Why? You have a pressure on your mind that you would think that I would
Hmm.
have to read all of them. But firstly,
Hmm.
what should you do? You should select only 10 vocabulary or
Hmm.
20
Okay.
vocabulary.
Okay.
It
Okay.
is depend on your capability.
Okay. My
Yes,
another
and
question
then
is
read them.
my
Yes,
another
go
question is
ahead.
that brother because we have less time because we only remaining only 6 minutes. So you look very confident when you speak. So how you build this confidence? So please tell this.
Okay, it comes from my skills and from my knowledge and from, as I mentioned, that I had many sessions with different people. So you
Okay.
can consider that I got this confidence from different people, and they told me even if I talk with a girl, so sometimes I feel hesitation if I don't
Okay.
talk in a long time. Like if I don't practice in a 1 week something, and then after
Okay.
that I talk with a girl, so then I always feel hesitation. Even I mentioned in a particular conversation that I'm talking with you and I'm not feeling well.
Okay. Okay. That's
Yeah,
great.
but you can consider that because of conversation videos, one-to-one
Okay.
session. That's why I
Now,
could. Yeah.
yeah, in the beginning, when I asked to introduce you to yourself, that time you introduce yourself very well. How you give means how you deliver daily nicely your introduction. Please tell me if anyone want to give their introduction like you. So how you can?
Okay, it was not a great conversation. Oh, sorry, introduction. I was
Okay.
just telling you that whatever I did in my life or whatever I would do and what I have expectation in for my future or for my goal something.
Okay.
So I was just telling you one by one. Like
Okay.
firstly, what I'm doing and why
Hmm.
I'm creating my YouTube channel for what purpose and like
Hmm.
what is my goal, what is my hobbies. So that's all. I consider all of them. Even I didn't tell you everything. If I would tell you everything, so the introduction part would be almost 2 minutes something. Like
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
have to tell you something about my previous YouTube channel and this YouTube
Hmm.
channel and when I started it, and you can consider that lots of things are there.
Yeah. That's great. And another my question is that as you mentioned, you read books. So which kind
Yeah.
of books means you mentioned you love which kind of books?
I read a non-fiction or fiction book, both of.
Non-fiction book. Okay, you just as you mentioned, you love to read non-fiction books. Uh, like that, you have some dream books that you want to read. So which are
Yeah,
they?
I have. Even now, I forgot all of name because I have
Okay,
written lots of book, and one of was
means you
written
you you
from
love to
by.
read self-help books.
Yes,
If I
yes.
say okay, so which self-help book is your favorite?
I don't have any perfect book because I read some books. Even I am just
Okay,
thinking now that I should buy this book or this book. Whenever I
okay,
get some good things and
okay,
then like it has good things, so then I
hmm,
always buy.
okay.
I don't think that it has bad or good or something
No,
like
no,
that. Then I,
but
if I'm thinking
but
now that it's good for me, then I always buy.
okay, but you think if I read this book, if I read this book will give me more value, means
Just
add value in my means in
okay.
me.
Let me tell you one thing. Yeah, if you are reading a you can say which is not good book,
Hmm.
so you will also get some good knowledge from that book. You know
Okay,
that if you are reading, if you are in a bad environment, so
okay,
definitely you would learn something good or bad something. But if you
yeah,
are in a good environment, so then you would too learn some good things or some bad things
okay,
there also. So then I always don't think that I should buy this book or this book. I don't have any particular book. Even
okay,
which book I mentioned earlier, I was
hmm,
just scrolling on a app in a app. I forgot that
hmm,
app. It has more than book something. It has more than
hmm,
100 book
okay,
or 200 book something. I was
hmm,
just scrolling in that, and then I got that book, and I checked the price. That price, you can say, it was very cheapest. So that's why I
okay,
bought that, and then I thought that I should read it. Even it does not have much page. It has
hmm,
more than 200 or 300 pages only. Then I can finish it within 10 days or 20 days something.
hmm.
So that's why I bought. I don't have particular book like it is my favorite or this is my favorite,
Okay,
which I
okay,
can
okay, okay,
consider.
okay. Uh, so learning, if you are learning English, brother, right? So why
Yeah.
do you think, so uploading videos, recording videos and uploading on Instagram, uploading on YouTube, that will also help you in your this journey?
Yeah, it also helps me. Like if I don't upload my videos on YouTube or on Instagram, so then I will have fear that because I no one is seeing me that how I'm speaking
Hmm.
good or bad or something like that. And you know that
Yeah,
people always give us feedback. Like if we are
yeah.
uploading, so
In
people,
in
some
in in
people tell us that
in recent
yes,
days, when in starting days when you are uploading video, that time your friends, your family member, what is the response from them?
they always support me because as you can say that I have mic or headphone and ring light, so I don't earn money, so they always give